here for another quick reading before I head off to real work. So the girls have deliberated. I have had so many downloads. So the first card that comes out is the Eight of Swords. It comes out sideways. So this is good because I find that because it could go either way. I think that you're on the verge of letting go of a negative thinking pattern, which is so good. So if you've been working on black and white thinking, overgeneralizing, all or nothing, something with black and white, minimizing, maximizing, jumping to conclusions, like go into the defense mechanisms. There's type in Google 20 defense mechanisms, or just type in defense mechanisms and see what those are. Even acting out. Acting out could be cursing, screaming, yelling, hitting, punching, reckless behavior, having sex with other people, carelessly. That'll land you into a karmic jail. So your higher self, of course, is here saying no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. So whoever that's for. Also have faith. You may be prioritizing things right now. You could be feeling a little bit more balanced than normal. Because I have faith is out here. So trust and believe that love is here to stay. If this is a love reading, or if this is a job reading, or about your education, or whatever it is that you're have you. Because your job or something that you really love can show up in a love reading as a partnership or business. But if this is a relationship of romantic sorts, then have faith. If love was on the table, it still is. Love doesn't go away. The energy that you're heading towards now is it feels like there maybe have been some control issues with a third party. Or maybe you were having control issues and there was a third party brought in. Or maybe somebody else had a third party and they brought someone in. And this could have been anything, but let's get more on that. Like I said, I'm not going to be out here long. Let's get more on these because this is where the energy is heading. We already know where we came from. The energy that's heading, control issues. Let's see what the girls got to say. What we got. Welcome in, everybody. Stay around, stick around for your mini Golden Girls session. The girls have deliberated. All right. Spirit Divine White Light, as for clarity, protection across all timelines, across all dimensions. All right. So whoever has had control issues, this is identifying. So whether this is you or your person, however this is coming in, take it as it resonates. They've been very emotionally immature. Look at this, when pigs fly, right? That's what I was thinking, when pigs fly. Maybe they're having, maybe they felt like, maybe this connection was like all off the ground. Maybe you felt discombobulated. Maybe somebody felt discombobulated. There's a lot of love here, look. So there's a spirit. Oh, so you guys are connected spiritually, but maybe not connected. Maybe you weren't connected to yourself. Somebody wasn't connected to themselves, so you weren't connected to your higher self. Maybe you were looking at a higher version of yourself, but like, oh, that will happen whenever pigs fly, Maybe you were seeing an elevation, but connecting down here. This feels like more like the 5D, like you and this person have a very soul connection, or you in this job or situation, whatever, take it as it resonates. So now someone, let me see what we have. We have Hermit energy. I want to find out more about this Three of Pentacles. Spirit, tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. I need more clarity. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. Because whatever it is now, There's no more thinking. There's no more isolation. At least you don't, there's a lack of isolation, or maybe there wasn't at that time. Maybe that's what it was. And this is coming up as the Emperor reverse. This is someone who's not strategic, who does not know how to play the game right. This is somebody who plays themselves. This is someone who thinks they're a player. This is someone who takes up space. They walk into a room and they want to know who all is looking at them. You know, they think that everybody wants them. They're concerned about money and status. This is somebody who will walk into a room and they immediately think that all the girls are trying to get them, or somebody wants to be with them, whoever that is. And that was, that did not, that's not successful. That doesn't get you what you want. Look, there's no energy to be got from that. You can't, hi Hunter. You can't get any energy from that. That's going to be unfruitful. I keep seeing the devil card want to pop out here, but there was a need for someone, and this could be you, the viewer, to have some internal strength. Take it as a resonate. If you're a cross watcher, then you're a person. If this is you, then this is a need for you to have internal strength. So control issues that does not align with this. This is not lion and lamb. This is not soft and sweet. This is not kind. This is the opposite. And so I think your higher self has been calling you, look at that, to see this as a reality. So good. Thank you for the love. Big hearts in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Share the thing. Hello, it's going great. All right, we have this stuck energy. Let me see, timer, okay, I'm about 5 more minutes, okay. We have the stuck energy, this hangman energy. So maybe you or your person could be feeling like there's stagnation. But this is good. I love this card. Most people don't like the hangman card because they don't, you know, it's no movement, no forward momentum. But this is good. Look at how she's manifesting in the water. So this is, if you're in stagnant energy and you feel like you're not moving forward, this is great. This is the time to get your pen out. This is the time to write down those affirmations, the gratitudes, 10 things that you're grateful for. Write a letter to, you know, do some scripting. Write a letter set in the future, December 2027. I'm so happy now. Da da da. Picture your life. What were you wearing? What do you smell like? Where are you going? This is how you manifest. Instead of worrying about the other person, you can start worrying about what it is. Or I say worry, I call it worry time in therapy. We call it worry time. There's an exercise that you can do called worry time. If you want to steal that one, you can go on YouTube or ChatGPT and type in worry time therapy exercise. And it'll teach you how to manifest during this period of no movement. But I love how she's like sitting here gracefully. I love how she's just hanging here gracefully. So beautiful. All right, tell me more about this, what they can do in this hangman energy. I just said it, magician energy. What's interesting about the magician in this card is I don't necessarily see the elements here. I see the infinity, but we know the magician has all the elements. But it looks like he's become the elements. So when I say the elements, fire, earth, air, water, what does that mean? That means groundedness. That's the earth energy. Air energy is what you think about, how you speak. Fire energy is what you do, what you put your hands to, how you make your moves. Water energy is your feelings. You know, going deep within, tapping into I feel blank because this is where those boundaries and emotions come in. So this probably, the water probably got you messed up, if anything. Water and fire. Maybe some groundedness. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So this is a need for you to create, manifest the life that you want. Magician. The magician card can make anything. So whoever you are, you know that you're a master manifester. So this should not be a surprise to you. It's like all your life, whatever you want, you know, somehow if you just say it, somehow it just comes. If you do it, if you just move, if you just think about doing it, somehow it comes your way. That if that's you, then you already know that's you. So you have to be very careful with that, because you could use your alchemy. You could use your alchemy wrong. Okay, give me some more spirit about this magician. What else they can manifest, so I can get on off of here. What else can the collective manifest to create a deeper, stronger bond with their higher self. There we go. Ugh. You may feel like you're out of ideas. Okay. So this is a confirmation for whoever this is. You may feel like you're out of ideas. Maybe listening to these readings is like, it's just another thing to do, right? It's another thing. She tells me something else to do. I know how that can feel as a therapist. You know, we're giving another thing to learn. But that's a part of the growth, right? You don't get to control that. See, there's control issues. You don't get to control that. Just throw time. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for backing me up. I'm sitting here like, am I by myself? Just throw time at it until it's a thing. Right. There's no such thing as running out of ideas. You're not out of ideas. Just keep throwing something at it until something sticks. Maybe Warrior Time will fix. Maybe going to the gym will fix. It doesn't matter. Just keep trying. Just keep on swimming. Keep on swimming, just like Dory said. That's what the girls are telling you. The girls are saying, don't give up. Why would you do this? Just keep throwing stuff at it. There's no such thing as the end. Only the strangers can change their ever has been. Oh, only the strangers change their ever has been. Yes, exactly. Beautifully said. There is no such thing as the end. You'll never run out of ideas, guys, whoever you are. I got this card yesterday. Your higher self is genuinely saying, can I just take control over you? Because I don't know if you're doing a good job. So lean into that. What does that mean? Having faith, knowing that all will be well. I'm being called to pull from my entrepreneur deck. I'm going to be doing an entrepreneur reading later on today. But I don't know why. So somebody must be an entrepreneur here, a business, or thinking about going into business, or just something about business, something about. You're being called to listen and be mindful. Listen to the intuition. Be mindful of what your inner being says to you. Follow your gut and stay connected with the divine. So this is what you're like, how do I do this? How do I connect to my higher self? Very easily. It's called mindfulness practices. It could be mindfulness meditation. Hello, Lay. It could be mindfulness practices. It could really, honestly, be anything. But any painting, drawing, skiing, anything that causes you to lose time and let you listen to your inner voice. So I choose coloring. I like tarot. I do all kinds of things. So you find your thing. You're connect. Maybe just need to share your story too. The use of social media efficiently to connect with the audience. Yeah, and I got that. So maybe you're hiding. Maybe you're hiding. Maybe you should share your story. If you, this is what if you want to know like what separates the losers from the winners don't mind telling their story. If they have been, I think about people like Agnella Vincent. She's very open. I was on welfare. I was this, I was that, and look at me now. But most people don't want to do that because they're so afraid of what other people will think. See? Learn. Work with a mentor to implement all right strategies for your business. I'm open-minded. So if you're working on a business or you're just working in life, if you're whatever you're working on, you may be needing to have a mentor. If it's your mental health, find a mentor. Find somebody who has good mental health. Do not take advice from people about relationships who have had multiple bad relationships themselves. Or they have a hard time making good, strong connections. Or they don't appear happy by themselves. You know, not that relationship. But if they are not in content energy. If you know they're longing for somebody. If you know they're one day, I wish I had someone. Why are you listening to that person? They're not going to give you great advice. Manifest balance. Again, you're being called to do a lot of learning and a lot of balancing. So whoever you are, I feel like you're at the beginning of a ego death. I feel like my collective is at the beginning of their ego deaths. I think y'all are just now waking up. Yep, I'm right. My collective, I might, and I'm feeling like this channel is going to build slow. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to go back and start looking at readings from the past and like, oh my God, like she's been tapped into us the whole time, which is going to be great because it'll help you believe. But the sleepy, 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 sleepy. You guys been sleep. Wake up. The Matrix is real. You guys been sleep. And stop all this assuming, mind reading, judging, jumping to conclusions. Whoever I'm talking to, genuinely go look up defense mechanisms, and you're gonna be so shocked about how much you've done them. See, it's gonna rock the boat. You're gonna find out how much you've been doing this. Mind reading. Mind reading will cause this. Mind reading will cause this. I feel like my collective, y'all be looking at my stuff like behind the scenes, closed doors. Y'all know I know y'all be looking at it. Maybe you're thinking about travel. Get your passport ready. All right. Maybe during maybe during a time of travel, maybe something happened during travel and something was blown out of proportion, a huge problem, something was impossible, something was just blowing stuff out of proportion, way out of proportion. So, you're impossible, you're too much, this is too hard, I can't deal with you, that kind of stuff. If you've ever said that, then you were magnifying, possibly, more than likely. Yep. Instead, you could have met it with curiosity. So this is what we talk about. The drama triangle is met with blame, the blame game. The out of the drama triangle, we call that the presence model. That's where we come with curiosity. It's the curiosity game. What if, in a good way? We'd be happy curious. Well, what if they weren't mad at me? What if I calmed down? What if I took a deep breath? What if on the opposite side? What if they're not lying to me? See, soreness, minor damage. See, I feel like something was super minor, and I feel like minor things, is shaking. That's crazy. And these things are down so good, and they never move. The energy's shaking. I'm missing, literally making it pop up. That's crazy. It has not done this all night, all day, and it's just doing it out of nowhere now. Flight. So this could have made you go into a flight response. Maybe the situation, maybe something triggered you or your person, and someone went into the flight response, and they yelling, bullying, entitled, screaming. I said flight, should have been fight. Oh, maybe someone was in the flight response, but it turned out like this. NARC, NPD, crossing boundaries, sociopath, defiant disorder, ODD. And so take this as it resonates. This doesn't mean this is you, but this is what this would do. This response will have you looking like these behaviors, NARC behavior, antisocial, antisocial behaviors, doing something to someone and not caring. Like, yeah, I'm doing it on purpose. Yep, I'm gonna hurt you, and I don't care. Yep, and I want you to know I'm doing it. Screaming, not seeing the other person's perspective, being very entitled. Pathetic. Somebody could have been using the word pathetic. You're pathetic. You're pathetic. You're pathetic. Pathetic. Be pathetic. Oh, you're so pathetic. You're pathetic. Or maybe somebody felt pathetic. What was the investment? What? Someone could have had black and white thinking about maybe pictures or social media. This specifically says Snapchat. So this is specifically for someone. I don't know who this is for, but it specifically says Snapchat. And invest. So maybe someone's investing time looking at Snapchat. Maybe they're feeling like they're pathetic. I don't know. This kind of took a shift to like more of a present. Maybe this person's running around rent-free in your head. All right, Spirit. I'm going to get out of here because I feel like repeating messages. Let's get a prayer card. I'm starting to do the prayer cards in the end. Cool. Do not your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I feel like that's genuine fear on the table. But I don't know what the fear is. Maybe it's the fear of losing the person. Maybe it's the fear of people finding out. Maybe it's the fear of you facing that you have control issues. It's okay. I've taken anger management before myself. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm a therapist and I've taken anger management before. It's fine. All right, I gotta go. I guess I got a client in 4 minutes. All right, whoever the cat is out the bag. So again, there may be just a need for you to just own who you are. Be like, yo, watch K-pop Demon Slayers, the song. She's at the end. She's like, we were liars, so we were cheaters, so we're not heroes. It's okay. It's okay. We were darkness and light. We were made of dark and light. So you weren't perfect all the time. Oh, God. What's gonna happen? You weren't perfect all the time? Oh, well. Ego, calm down. So you made a wrong turn. Oh, well. You must, somebody, whoever I'm talking to, you must not be over 40. You must give a shit. You got to. Because once you get to a past certain age, you will know why these old people like, I lied, I was stealing, I was killing, I was punching people, I was... They just tell it, because why? Why lie? Why pretend? If that's what you just don't do that no more unless you have a secret desire to keep doing that. And then that could be your fear. Like, well, what happens if I do it again? And you might just apologize. Be like, you know what? I was on my bullshit again. I caught myself. I caught myself saying should statements. I caught myself. This is what they're talking about, being mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful. Whoever you are, confirmation, you must be working day and night. Slow that down and start being mindful. All right. Last card, 10 of Cups. Just keep thinking about your happy family. Keep manifesting all of the things that you want. I see children here in your future. I see this could be an LGBTQ plus reading. It doesn't have to be. It just could just be you and a partnership in general. Just someone that you love and you can genuinely grow and build a beautiful dynamic with. And I feel like this relationship is going to be wrapped in the protection of divine. Confirmation. Yeah, good job. Oh, whoever you are you listening? Are you finally listening to me, whoever you are? Are you finally listening? Big Sagittarius energy. Are you finally balancing and alchemizing your energy? You just don't know where to plant your seeds at. You're recovering. You're recovering. You're recovering. Still in it, but you're recovering. Just keep trying. Keep throwing stuff at it until it fixes. You're on your way. You have a lot of potential behind you. You just have to keep doing the work. Keep showing up. Keep being mindful. Keep doing the work. If you're seeing a mentor, keep seeing a mentor. If you're seeing a therapist, keep seeing a therapist. Whatever you're doing, keep working. And eventually this will turn around and you'll be able to put your feet on solid ground and go towards it. Ah, now, isn't that magic? Oh my God. Oh, you're sweet. Look at your person. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah. You don't know where to go. And maybe this is you looking at your higher self. I don't know. You or your person. I feel like this is you, though, because it came right out. I feel like this is you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is you or your person, one of you guys. Whoever's the fiery, outspoken one. Yeah. Don't ignore the divine. You're being offered a gift. Create. All right, I'll leave it there. Guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'll be on later with some more readings.